speaking in terms of healing and recovering from trauma, when I cut the enablers out of my life, basically the entire cast of characters that I had surrounded myself with for years and years and years and years, basically my entirety of my 20s. When all that went away, I was left feeling like, who the fuck am I? Who was I when I wasn't completely surrounded by chaos and madness? And it turns out I'm actually a pretty boring girl. And you know what? I'm way better off for getting that through my head. I'd so much rather spend my time, I know this is going to sound cliche, but protecting my peace and finding more productive ways to fill the void. Things can be really boring when your life is stable. And I had to grow up past my shrunken prefrontal cortex, angsty 14-year-old mind that had stayed at the steering wheel even well through my 20s. And in my 30s, I was still operating that way. And just say, move over, it's time to grow up. It took a lot of reparenting on my part. I reparented that inner child and I got to where I'm at now. And you know what? I'm happy. I'm so content being boring now. And that's not to say the people that I surround myself with now are boring. They're actually the most inspiring, wonderful folk. And I think that has a lot to do with the self-love that I spoke about in a previous video. It's actually possible to stand being around folks who obviously love themselves once you yourself learn to love yourself, because until you do, that repellent. I used to think, how could I have anything in common with someone who's not riddled with trauma and who isn't just, their driving force isn't their lifelong trauma and their sorrows? How romantic is that? But we all gotta grow up sometime, you guys. And seeing people that are in their 40s, 50s, 60s, nearing 70s, and they're still acting like a child, they're not emotionally regulating, they have no control over their own urges or the people who they're damaging and they're spiral down the drain. It's not a good look. It's really not a good look, and couldn't be me. No. I'm Miss Stable these days. I am Little Miss Content, and I love that for me. I wish I would have figured it out a lot sooner, but what can you do?